Mongolia was for a long time on my list of countries to explore, but I didn't expect it to be one of the first countries to visit right after the COVID restrictions were lifted here in Asia. Mongolia is exciting and authentic, a bit rough and underdeveloped. This makes it even more attractive for a city boy like me. In this series, I will share my travel exploration through the stunningly beautiful Mongolia, starting from the capital Ulaanbaatar, venturing further into the countryside to Terelj National Park, exploring the oversized monument of Chinggis Khaan, finding our way into hard-to-find mountain temples and stunning natural phenomenon. Later on, getting on a 4-hour flight to the Altai region, where we spent 4 days in the wilderness with no internet, phone coverage and power. Then venturing out to the old capital of Kharakhorum, learn about the history and culture of this fantastic place and make stops on the way to explore the ruins of Buddhist temples and spot the famous Przhevalsky horse in its natural habitat. Mongolia is not Singapore, and for lots of things you want to do, you will need a local guide. Later on during the trip, I was so grateful I didn't rule out the travel guide option. It's impossible or even illegal to visit some of the places without a local guide. At the end of this video, I will share some practical advice on how to plan such an adventure properly. But now, let's get the camera rolling and get you excited about our Mongolia adventure. Hey beautiful people, it's the beginning of my trip to Mongolia. I'm ready, everything is here, prepared, my luggage. It's always last minute, but I'm so excited to go on this trip with my friend Oscar. So I'm gonna document everything and I'm gonna let you know how it goes. Let's go! Here we go, Oscar! Oh, I miss this airport, man. I've missed it so much. We just passed through immigration. It was so fast and easy, and with international passport, because I'm a resident here in Korea, you can do automated. So what's really amazing about Korea and Incheon airport, that you can buy everything. You can buy coffee, you can buy sandwiches, and it's a normal price. It's the price that you're gonna pay in the city. Oh, look at this Airbus 380. Jesus! Looks like our flight's gonna be full. And thank you. Planning such an adventure doesn't come easy. I would never have done it without Oscar, who actually initiated this trip. I have to admit, I delegated all the travel arrangements to Oscar and got the easy task of figuring out the hotel stay in the capital. Right, Ulaanbaatar. Yeah. I'm at Ulaanbaatar, Chinggis Khaan Airport, and looks really nice, really good, really good. Yeah, it's a little bit small, the arrival area, but I'm actually impressed. So, you know, going through security was fast, getting our luggage was super fast. Now we're getting our SIMs and we're gonna go to our hotel. And yeah, let's explore. The place if you want to get a SIM card. These are the options if you want to buy data. You can get like 20 gigabytes for $13 and 10 gigabytes for like $10 and 5 gigabytes for 3 gigabytes for like $5, something like that. One hour we've been in traffic, almost 1 hour and a half for 14 kilometers, and we have like 9 kilometers to go. From the airport to our hotel is gonna be 2 hours. So you really have to make sure that you don't arrive between 6 and 8 o'clock when there is so much traffic in the city. Finally, we arrived. For the first 2 nights in Ulaanbaatar, we were staying in Kempinski Hotel. Kempinski Hotel is one of the few 5-star hotels in Ulaanbaatar. Let me tour you around the President Suite, which is their signature accommodation with amenities and space to please Chinggis Khan himself. After walking almost 6 kilometers in a quest to find food, we've given up and decided to head back to the hotel. On the way back, just around the corner of our hotel, we found a small diner with super cheap local food options. Not the best start of our stay, but at least we had the chance to try some local food. We walked for 6 kilometers,
Maybe
hour.
more, yeah, maybe more or less.
And we tried like maybe 10 restaurants, and all of them like, oh, we just closed. You can drink, but you cannot eat. And we're here to eat.
Yeah, we need it.
Yeah. So finally we find like a small diner. It's like a local diner, and this is where we're gonna eat first night in Mongolia. We should have just eaten in the hotel restaurant. It turned out it was a good one. For most countries, visa is required to explore Mongolia. The good news is that you can apply for electronic visa online. The process is straightforward and it doesn't take much to get the visa. In our case, we got our visas approved the same day, but it was just right after the borders reopened, so take it with a grain of salt and apply a bit in advance to make sure you have the time to get the visa approved. Booking plane tickets can be challenging, especially if you want to fly domestically. We did our best to book our plane tickets from Ulaanbaatar to Ugi in the Altai region, but we were not successful. We had to use the service of a tour agent. Speaking of tour agents, you will need one as public transport in Mongolia is not very well developed, or at least not easily accessible for foreigners. We booked a couple of day trips outside of the capital and used their services for pickup from and to the airport. There's shuttle bus service going to some hotels in the city center, but the price is the same as booking your private transportation. If you want to visit Gobi or remote areas such as Altai Mountain, you have to book a special tour guide who has a license to operate tours. Some of the areas we've visited are considered protected, others are at the border with China and Russia, and a special document for entering such areas is required. Exploring Altai is in any way impossible to do by yourself, so find a tour guide who can provide transportation, accommodation, food, and easy access to the remote areas. If you have any questions regarding the preparation process and things you need to know before trusting a tour agent, leave a comment below. That is day 1 of our amazing adventure in Mongolia. On our second day, we'll be exploring the city of Ulaanbaatar. We will start our tour with Zaisan Monument, visit Bokhan Palace Museum, and finish our day exploring Mejit Datsan Temple Complex.